Rio.
What? Say.
Do you want to tell us about this color palette?
It's the bomb!
Jump on!
You're gonna piss everybody off with those antics.
Hi everyone. I want to welcome everyone back to Rio thinks she knows what she's doing. I don't like this.
Rio thinks she knows what she's doing, show?
Let's try this. Let's get to painting!
Wow, Sace. Sace, you know that those had to be in order. It's gonna make my OCD just flip out.
It's okay. We can go back in and edit it, and then it'll just start all over from the
But you need to edit it right here. Easy.
I told you that wasn't right.
You made me crazy.
You okay?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna have to hit you now just to survive this whole.
That doesn't look right.
Shut up, Sace.
Anyway, wicked sick panning shot.
Wicked sick painting shot?
Panning.
Oh, panning?
Which would be a little nicer with the better camera and, you know.
Yes, Sace, we all know that you're menstruating over your new camera that has yet to be purchased, but we still need to.
Because Rio doesn't like me.
Yeah, that's what it is. Rio doesn't like him. Well, that is true. I really don't like him most days, but it has nothing to do with why he hasn't gotten his damn camera yet. So anyway, let's get on with this, my peeps. This is a commission piece for a gal who ordered from us on Etsy, and the color palette she picked. Sace! You have a hand stuck to your face. You're so stupid. The color palette that she picked, I warned her was going to be dark
and difficult,
and that it was going to look great wet but not dry well. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. So we are going to revisit the color palette and attempt to raise the value of some of these things a bit.
Let me help.
Oh.
That wasn't what you were expecting, was it?
So that these all show up the way they want and they don't all just dry black. Okay, so let's get this show on the road here.
Wait, is this a show?
I'm gonna move the Canvanitos. The palettes are working out. Kits for the New Year's Eve bash. I'm telling you, we let you guys order.
Sorry.
Order last time until the cows came home. But being that it's Christmas and we are doing what are you doing?
Burning things apparently.
And we are doing a little bit of
Words?
Words. Well, you set something on fire.
Unintentionally.
Okay. Being that we're doing a little traveling at Christmas, we're going to do a fan mail meetup in Salado, Texas, the last week of December. Within the next 48 hours, we'll have a date release for that. We're going to have you guys come to the gallery where I learned how to do it all. And
we are starting a new
channel!
That was my part. I was gonna say that.
Oh, you was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well go ahead. We'll just pretend that I didn't say that.
So we're torn between names for channel.
We came up, my sweet husband came up with a really good one. Because, you know, we don't want it to be so long, but we really want it to be, we don't want it to be like everybody else's either. And we know that Two Idiots and a Goose is a fan favorite, so that one's still on the table, but how about this one?
We have two others. We have Two Idiots and a Goose, and then we have Rio and Sace up close and way too personal. And our next option is Rio and Sace press 2 for English. So in the comments, I need you guys to get in there and tell us which one you want to use.
Yeah, because then we're going to need all you peeps to go over there and immediately subscribe, because until we get like 5,000 subscribers, the channel sucks. So, anyway.
Like our content.
Yeah, like our content. Woohoo! Stace, what are you doing now? Always with the fire, Stace.
I like burning things. Let's fix this.
Okay, so you're saging the stink out from the burning paint, and now you're saging me. Why?
Stop! No! Ow! Ah!
Sace.
That ash in my eye.
Sace.
What?
Does that hurt, Sace?
No.
Did you tear your retina, Sace?
Yeah, I tore my retina.
Is it burning off?
Rectum.
You tore your rectum?
Yeah.
I blew so hard it tore your rectum? Sace. That's just terrible. I don't even know where I can keep a straight face. You're so stupid. Can we just paint?
No.
Okay,
yes.
wait a minute. One more thing though, okay? Kits. You gotta order the kits. And you gotta get them ordered. And guess what? So we got the new website working and it actually works. It's unbelievable. You can go there and you can order a kit and it's super simple. There's a link in the description and then I don't have to worry about who I'm shipping to what or who paid for what or whatever. Now, one last thing. Our sponsors and our followers, which we got to get a sponsor list out here.
The camera's pointed from like here up, so pointing down here.
We're going to get a sponsor list together because there's a ton of you people now because you guys are all crazy. Our sponsors on the last live started a Paint with Rio Sace fund. So if you would like to donate to the Paint with Rio Sace fund, which allows us to send kits to folks who can't afford them, so that they can do the paint-alongs, please do that through PayPal. Please send me a note and tell me why you're giving us money. Because if you don't, then I have no idea. It would be wonderful. If you have not got a painting that you ordered yet, chances are it's because I just painted it and it's not cured and it's not varnished yet. And you're going to have to hang on to your panties and keep them from getting in a bunch because that is not very comfortable. So I'm here to tell you.
Panties.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're not wearing any panties. Okay.
So if you would like to be put on the list, if you would like to get a kit, can't afford a kit, you need to like in the comments be like, hey, Broham.
No, not in the comments. Just please send me an email if you know someone who would, you know, appreciate a kit. The other thing we're encouraging you to do is have a paint party at your house. I know it sounds crazy, but we're going to do one here on Friday, this coming Friday, December the 8th, to show you how simple it is to do. And we encourage you to get your friends together and have a New Year's Eve bash and paint with us. We'd like to be able to have 500 people live, and that would be just amazeballs to paint with 500 of you all at once. That would be amazing. So, I think is that it?
I think so.
We're going to do a fan
every time I put my hands in front of the camera, I'm looking through here and I'm like, oh great, I have dirt under my fingernails, and then I go to look and it's paint.
Oh, well that's better than poop.
I guess so.
Because if it was dirt and poop, you could get worms from that in your butt, Sace. It's a true story. That's where worms in your butt come from, is the dirt under your fingernails. It's really a true story. You know I'm not lying. Are you guys ready to make paint? Let's make paint. Let's make some paint. Okay, so these little cards are working pretty well.
What cards? Can you like put them in front of your face, please? In front of your, that's much better.
Okay, so these little cards right here seem to be helping you peeps understand this peep as to what I'm doing with the colors. Because I don't really like to use straight out of the tube because, you know, everybody can do that. I would rather get better colors. So we're going to do this again because I think it's working to help you guys learn how to mix the color. Don't stress out. I get a lot of emails about, oh, you're going too fast. I don't even know which color to even start with. Look, remind yourself when you start to panic. 32 years of painting experience.
That you do not have.
5 years of training literally with a master.
That you also do not have.
Color. So I'm just trying to give you tiny little bits. We call this color theory. This isn't really color theory at this point. It's really just color mixing. But I don't want to complicate things. So in a few weeks after we kind of run the gamut with these, we're going to start making value scales and intensity scales, and we're going to start working it into some other types of painting, because how many paintings can I pour? I don't even know. Okay, so let's get this started.
You have the ones on the wall behind you that no one buys, so
that are still for sale, because you peeps need to buy those. That's why. Or oh, that's the other thing too. We're going to eventually phase out the Etsy store because the website actually does what it's supposed to do. So, and I'm really, really, really tickled pink about that. It's super, super easy to navigate, and it's super easy to shop from, and it's way easy for me to keep track of who I'm shipping what. It's like the angels are singing every time I'm like, who bought what? Woo! So, anyway, that's all for now. Let's get to it.
Painting actually starts at 9 minutes and 46 seconds.
For those of you who whine and complain about it, you do have a fast forward button, you know that, right? And a mute button in case I'm too loud, right? Okay. What? This ain't your mom's art show or your grandma's art show. So get over it. I like to yell. I have kids. I've been yelling for years. 20 years to be exact. So don't expect me to change now. Let's paint some shit right now. Okay. Cut. Say. So let's start with some lamp black.
What color?
Lamp black. Let's get some lamp black, because we got a black in this.
I thought we were gonna go down the line as to what colors we had here.
Oh, so that you can then list them?
I was gonna
iridescent bright silver by
use
Liquitex.
the baby hand.
Oh, sorry. Iridescent light silver by Liquitex. Lamp black Amsterdam. Titanium white. Ooh, we're gonna need a zinc white too. What happened to my zinc white?
I don't know what happened to your zinc white.
That was when you threw paint everywhere. Zinc white. We might not use the titanium white. I like the zinc white better. Titan buff light. Permanent blue violet. Ultramarine violet. Permanent red violet. This is a really pretty color. Permanent red violet light. Quinacridone rose.
Say that word 3 times fast.
Quinacridone rose. Prussian blue. You're gonna have to open the door. Phthalo blue. Greenish blue. I love this color. This color reads water so well. I love. Oh my God, I love this color.
Okay, we get it.
Okay, sky blue light. Turquoise blue. Oh, I love this one too. I'm gonna stroke this one. Oh, I love this paint color. Oh my God, I love this paint. Okay, which one is this? Manganese blue, and I don't know why we have 2 of those in there. Okay, so, and there's a little bit of interference blue, peeps, because I haven't gotten the blue pearl yet from Amsterdam, but it's coming. Oh my God, paint orders.
Okay, so some of these have names on them. Tricorn black. That's not the actual color.
Tricorn black.
That's what it says. Tricorn
That's
black.
3 corns. 3 corns black.
And then your gray is peppercorn black.
Well, okay.
So that doesn't sound right, but we're gonna start with a lamp black on this guy, okay?
We're gonna start with a lamp black, and we're actually gonna put a little.
What are we starting with here?
Lamp black, and we're gonna squeeze out a little bit of the purple.
You can take the baby hand off, by the way.
Oh, I can now?
Yeah.
Okay. That helps. I gotta get.
Hey, I know you're busy, but is there any chance you could go upstairs and get me a cup of tea? Do you need a different tube?
I do. I need the end cut off for this.
Get your.
See, that's what you do when you get down to the bottom of it. Because there's still plenty of paint in there to make paint. Squeeze it. Paint all the way out of the bottom.
The bottom.
Well, that might not be enough for what I gotta do today, but at least it's another good amount of paint that can go on this canvas here. Alright. There's still a little bit more in there, but I could dig that. Oh, I'll dig that out with the palette knife.
That's what I told you to do in the first place. Get your palette knife. And you said, oh, you're dumb and don't know what you're talking about. Shut up.
That's way better. I'm glad I thought of that.
You thought of that, really?
Yeah, you're too dumb to think of things like that on your own. Say, don't lie.
I hope you stub your toe.
While I'm getting paint out with my palette knife?
Yeah. Someone on here, why would you wish that upon your mother?
Because that's how we speak to each other. Get over it. Okay, so that's pretty much all the purple I can get out of that. I need a paper towel. Alrighty, so let's have a little fun here, shall we? So we got some silver out here. So we need to do a black, we need to do a gray, and we need to do a little bit of silver white, and we need to do a little bit of a creamy white. And I'm using titanium in this instance because I want the gray to be opaque, not transparent. So I'm going to take a little bit of that lamp black. And we're just going to start making some colors. And grab a tiny bit of that purple, and I'm going to put that in there.
Uh-huh. How does that work? Can you explain purple to me?
Purple is a concoction of red and blue Sace.
Oh, wow.
I know, it's genius, right?
Yes, very.
Let's see how close we are.
Can you like pull that into the oh girl. He was like almost
Almost there.
there. It's a little light, so Rio's now dipping into her.
Went back into the black and back into the purple. Which, you know, most brands call dioxazine purple, but...
Alright, phone
Alright,
call number
so-
1 is down and out of the way, so we're expecting 2 more calls because we're filming.
Well, and because Daddy's trying to... is looking at flooring. Anyway, okay, so...
Where we at?
Here we go. So, we tried this. The value's a little higher. It's not quite the right color. So, I added some more lamp black and some more purple to the mixture. And look at that.
Stop moving it all over the place.
Woo! Dead on, pound it. You guys, this is about you playing in the paint. And it's small, little, minuscule amounts of paint. And this is how you learn how to get the colors you need, which may not be that important when you're doing a pour, but will be extremely important when you're doing any type of other artwork. If you want to paint a flower, you want to paint a landscape, you have to be able to see the colors in that, and then you have to know how to get to them. So that's what these lessons are all about. Okay, so then we really want to raise the value of this, but in my opinion...
What is that?
This, well, it says Earl Grey. It's one of my favorites, but I like the Rubos.
Stop moving the thing out of my view.
Oh, sorry.
Hold still.
You're so cranky. That's wet. So
Well,
what
look,
I want to
I'm like you're showing this off, and then you're just doing this. Look.
do... I don't know what to do with my hands.
And then by the end of it, you're just kind of holding it up at the ceiling.
That's
It's
very
like,
nice.
so we're working on this color next, and with this color...
Give it here, Sace. So, what I want
What
to
color
do
are
is...
we doing?
Earl Grey, you asshat. I told you that
That's not
already.
an Earl Grey. What are we going to call that? We need a better
So,
name
what
for
I'm
that.
thinking is, this has a little more of a yellow hue to it, in my opinion. You know, so I'm going to add a little bit of... I probably should make more of that. Here's what we're going to do.
Here's what we going to do.
I'm going to go back to the drawing board here and revisit this purple, this gray, because it's a purple gray. Because this is predominantly purple palette, so that's why it's a purple gray. That's why we started with the lamp black, because lamp black is a purple black.
You are a genius.
And
You guys
we
ever
probably
get-
should go ahead and have that darker color in there.
You guys ever get bored watching Rio do this? I do.
I like to see the paint come alive, but you know, you guys, like, I paint every day. This is my life. Add a little bit more of that purple in there. The purple is very dark, but it's very transparent, okay? And then you add the titanium, which makes it very opaque. So it's a sturdy, it's a solid gray. I think that's the color we want to go. Ooh! I don't want to go any darker than that, and I'll tell you why. I'm not going to match this one exactly and go as dark as this is, because this says black, even though it's really more of just a darker gray. And the reason why is because the purples are inherently very dark anyway, and so we don't want too much dark in this painting, because it will all just meld together. It'll look great wet, but it'll dry black, which is why this commission is not out the door yet, because the colors that all got used are really transparent colors, and they were just entirely too
Can you move the
dark.
color swatch so that we can see you mixing?
Sure, sorry. Okay, so there's that. So we made some more of the gray, we made some of the black. Now let's play in this right here. And that's the Titan Buff light. So it's got a little bit of yellow. And my guess is that it's a Naples yellow in there. But I could be wrong. I would need to look at the swatch. The colors on it. However, we are very close. I'm going to grab a little bit of the titanium.
So, I've been thinking, like, how are we going to... We're, like, for these trips that we have planned and things that we have planned for, like, next year that are going to require us to be gone for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how much filming we're going to have to do to get ahead of all that?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
So that we have content running on both channels?
Yeah, well, we'll just have to film art lessons ahead of time, and they'll be short and sweet and to the point, and then we'll have to release daily vlogs when we're on the road. I don't see what the big deal is.
I'm essentially zoomed in on your giant color circle there, so you could like show off the color swatch, that next to it when you're done.
Yeah, I'm adding a little bit more of the titanium white here. Raise the value of this just a touch. There it is. That's the exact color. So I was right. A little bit of the Titan buff in with some of this gray.
Do you hear how much she brags about it? Sorry, that's right.
Okay, then we have the extra white. Now, just like always, we're going to do a little bit extra of this because it's called extra white on purpose. I'm going to just scrape a dirty knife right across that, right there. I'm going to put it right into this titanium white right here. Because we want it to look white. But it's got to have a little bit of that. I need to switch palette knives too because I'm using too much of this paper space with this great big palette knife, and I don't need to be doing that. That needs some yellow in it, so I'm gonna grab some.
Another knife that's like that, but in a smaller size.
Well, you know my favorite knife over there, the little roundy one.
I have no idea.
I don't know where my knives are, and I'm gonna have to break them out.
Hey, that knife. How you like me now?
I'm gonna add a little bit of that Titan buff in there. It needs a little more yellow, in my opinion.
Would that be too small? Is it perfect or is it too small? I can get in here and look for the other one, but I'm going to tell you that I can't find it.
Well, we have a container outside the studio still. Alright, I'm going to go with that.
Ooh.
Actually,
Go, Rio.
I'm going to add a little more titanium white to that.
She gave in.
And do you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to squeeze in some zinc white. No, it's too long. I want the one that I always use that I make flowers with.
You're gonna find
It's outside. The zinc white won't alter the value very much. I gotta do 3 canvases here.
1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1.
There we go. Okay, that's it. Haha, right there. That's it. Alright.
You are so talented.
There we go. Let me move some of this out of the way. Now let's get started on the blues and the purples.
Next color! Right in here.
I don't like this knife. It's not wide enough to pick up paint. Okay, next color. Let's do a little bit of this permanent
What
red
color are we
violet.
working towards?
We're working towards this almond violet.
Can you, like, Point to it again, please.
Yeah, we're going to work towards this almond violet
Okay.
right here.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to start right here. I'm going to put in a tiny bit of, well, that's more than a tiny bit, but whatever. That is the permanent red violet, for those of you who insist on asking me over and over again in the feeds to leave descriptions with it. It's in the feeds. Watch the video. I'm going to add a little bit, oh my goodness, that's so beautiful. I'm going to add a little bit of that dioxazine purple. Chase, is it filming where I'm working?
Of course not.
So what we've got here is a little bit of the dioxazine purple in with this permanent red violet.
You told me that you were working in this up here, that next color. So that's where I had the camera.
Well, you can edit all that out.
All right.
Look at that.
Can you walk us through what you did there since you lied to me about where we were filming?
Yeah, I put dioxazine purple in with the red violet. And got the color. There it is.
You're a genius.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
There
How
it
much?
is.
Like a tiny amount?
Tiny amount of what? Okay, now
Dioxazine purple.
we're going to pull this permanent red violet right here. We're going to make the lighter color, the pinky color here. So we're going to take some of this.
Thank you for your purchase of the kit. Whoever just did that.
That was awesome. We're going to take that and put that there.
Put it where?
Right there, Sace.
Right where?
Right there.
I don't see it.
Okay, now, we don't want to grab straight up titanium white, okay? Because it's going to make this color not cohesive with the rest of the palette. So we're going to grab some of this white here that's actually got the gray in it. I'm going to use it to mix this color. Okay, now that we're close, we're very close. It's just a little bit darker. Now I'm going to switch gears and use the zinc white because I need this to not be so opaque. So we have a lot of opaque in the black here and the gray. That was way more paint than I needed.
Grab the big knife and scoop it off the top.
I am. Save that for the blues. Woo! But that's the color. That.
And try that again.
Wow.
You done dying?
I think so. I was choking on my own spit, say.
That's gross.
Look at that color. Boop. Gonna add a little bit more to it because it's still not quite where I want it to be.
You were so smart. Is there any chance you could teach me how to paint?
Probably not, Sace. But you can go check out my YouTube channel, Rio Sace. R-I-O
Business card.
S-A-R-R-E-S-A-R-E-S. I spelled my name wrong. S-A-R-E-S-S.
Is that like a tutorial video?
Yes, Sace, it's tutorials. It teaches peeps like you how to paint.
Okay.
Okay. Test it again. There we have it.
Can you like bring that? Look, I need you to understand that I'm only
more to the red.
focused on this area right here. So that's where I need you to put the color swatch so they can see it.
I just added a little more of that permanent, that red.
You can move it now.
Red permanent violet.
Happy?
Yeah, I'm happy now. Okay, that's dead on.
Yeah, that was way too fast. Woo! Slow down.
Shut up. Okay, now let's mix the really teal.
I'm Pickle Rick!
I'm Pickle Rick!
Sorry.
Okay, you guys just keep ordering the kits and keep ordering the kits. Alright, so where are we at here?
I don't know. Where are we at?
Well, that's a little darker value. A little higher intensity than it should be. So I'm going to cut this with a little bit of this gray here. That's what I'm doing.
What color did you squeeze out there?
Greenish blue, one of my faves. Look at that color on the paper. But it's really a bold color. I mean, like really in your face bold.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, I'm going to cut it with a little bit of this blue-gray over here, just a touch. A little bit of this, just a touch. Because that'll sort of set it back down and it'll be more cohesive with the rest of the pictures. The rest of the colors. I like to do 3 canvas pour with this color palette. If that's at all possible. So now I'm going to take some of this because I'm pretty sure we're on it. We're still a little dark. I'm going to grab some more of that zinc white. Put a little bit of zinc white in there. There we go. That is the color that we were looking for. Right there. Alright, now let's move on to the... Actually, that's kind of a lie. I'm going to add a little bit of turquoise blue into that. I mean, just a tiny bit here.
How do you know all this stuff?
I don't know. It just happens. It just comes to me. Okay, so now I need a little bit of the turquoise with a little bit of the brilliant blue. And I don't think I have a brilliant blue out here. Yes, I have paint in a Ziploc bag. Don't ask me. I'm not telling you.
There was an incident.
I need a brilliant blue. So I'm going to find a...
There should be one on the... Isn't that what that is?
No, that's cyan. Or that's magenta. Or manganese, sorry.
Manganese. Did you look under the table?
And that's the wrong blue.
You're the wrong blue.
Brilliant blue, is that it?
Yeah. That one open.
That is it. Perfect. Shall we cut this one open as well? Yes, we shall. Actually, give me, you know what?
I had one out the other day. There it is.
That's not what I want. This is what I want now.
Thanks, I changed my mind.
Well, I'm going with cobalt teal from the
low
tees.
on brilliant blue.
It's alright.
Alright.
I'll order more.
Where are we going with this one?
Matisse Cobalt Teal.
Oh, my fave.
I know I try to use just the Amsterdams because you guys like the price point of those so much, but sometimes you gotta have a little extra help in there.
Yeah, there's your last full tube of brilliant blue. Can't have it though. So what are we do? What do they do if they don't have Matisse, whatever color you just used?
I don't know.
What color what would be a good alternative, Rio?
What color would be a good alternative? Turquoise green.
Okay.
I'm adding a little tiny bit of the manganese in this. The manganese is really, really intense color. So, I'm trying to bring that up a little bit.
Grab the zinc white and mix that into there. It's very difficult to get anything out of Rio when she's doing this because she's so in the zone.
I have to think. It's your job to do commentary when I'm doing this.
And now we
Alright. Can you see that?
No, I cannot. Why do you ask?
We're pretty much there.
Like a ninja. It's like it's December and it's like
And there's flies
30
in here.
degrees outside.
Now I want to use some of this sky blue here.
Sky blue.
And just scrape a tiny bit of this into it. See where we get. Oh!
Has anyone ever told you how much of a genius you is?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Mm-hmm. Okay, now that zinc white's really transparent, so it's not going to, zinc white's kind of, is almost a mixing white, really, almost a mixing white. So, I'm going to grab a little bit of the titanium white, and
What does that titanium white do?
it's opaque, so it will really, really raise the value of
Do
this
you know
very
what you're
quickly.
talking about? Like,
That's
do you ever
beautiful.
ask yourself that? Do I, Rio Sace, actually know what I'm talking about?
Well, I probably don't, but, you know, I can make colors, so.
I feel like you're just telling yourself that.
Just telling myself that I can make color?
Yeah.
Because I really can't.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand.
Good. Glad we're on the same page.
How about that page?
But what page?
How about the page where that's an exact match?
Oh, wow, you are so talented. You
Can
can't
you
even
see that?
see it. No, I can't even see it. Like, you did it, but I can't even see it on the camera.
Oh, we can't even see it because it's on there.
Yeah.
Because it's exact.
You're a
Because it's
genius.
perfect.
Can I have your autograph?
Okay, so. On your paycheck. Alright. Let's get some of this into cups and start making some paint, huh? Making some paint babies. Okay, so let's get this darker in here first. Be really careful not to grab any of that with it. So
Look at
there's that.
palette. So do you have all your colors mixed?
I do.
All of
This is a pretty big palette.
Like your face.
I hope I have enough. I don't think I do. I don't think I made near enough of that. But I'm going to have a silver in there as well. I definitely have enough of the white. A darker purple color. Let's pick up that pinky purple color. It's really pretty. I think this is going to be a really pretty pour. Grab all of this silver.
All of it? You didn't even mix that, you cheater.
Nope, I didn't need to.
Why'd you put it on the palette then?
Well, I was gonna put a little bit of shimmer into something, but I decided against it because I want that silver to stand alone. Gotta let the paint talk to you, Chase. Gotta let the paint tell you what it wants. Okay. And just for grins, I'm going to grab some of this darker purple.
You're making a mess.
I'm going to knock them all over. But they're not really runny, so.
A pickle Rick!
Yeah, I should turn the volume down.
I'm undecided about whether I want to use that or not, so.
Use what or not, that cream color?
Yeah, no, the dark purple, what I would call dioxazine. You just.
Wow, that only took, an hour?
Well, I had to make some extra.
Go.
Go where?
Say what you were going to say.
Oh, well, I had to make some extra white there, Sace. That's why it took so long.
I just want to knock these over. Bloop.
Okay, 1,
Bloop.
2, 3.
Bloop,
One,
bloop. One. Is my dog in here?
I'm not even going to put it in that. No, I'm not putting it in these either.
Tuffy!
Okay. I don't know what Tufanushin is.
Did you lock him outside?
No.
Rio.
I don't know.
Rio.
Not my problem.
Rio.
Seriously, not my problem.
Rio.
Okay, so I don't want too much silicone in here because I've been finding that putting it in every one of the cups doesn't necessarily do what you want it to do. So, and I mixed several cups of the off-white because I have 3 canvases here to do and I want them all to be cohesive. And these are bigger than what we've been pouring lately. So I had a panic attack, a mild panic attack, and had to pour a crap
Fact,
load.
Rio has about 6 panic attacks every single day over really ridiculous things.
You need to just shut your pie hole, Sace, because you just don't even know. So we're going to do 2 cups on each one because I want to do the pour all over. So that should be enough colors there to make that work. Okay, let's do this. There's that creamy white color, creamy white color, creamy white color, creamy white color. Well, look, we got to the bottom of that one.
Woo! High five. High five. Origami, that's cool too.
I'm working, Sace!
I don't care. I am more important than whatever you're doing. I'm editing that out.
Fine. Okay, I'm doing the blue on this one, the darker blue on this one, and a little bit of blue on this one. Here. I'm gonna put a little bit of color in this
Let me
one.
help you.
I don't need your help, Say. Go away.
Let me help.
Say stop.
Let me help.
Say
Can I, why would you put that back over here on my side? That's not smart.
There's the gray. There's the darker gray. And there's the darker gray. Okay? Now, let's start working some of this purple. So we gotta
Purple.
get some of these purples working because the purple...
You have 2 cups on that one. Here, I'll just help you here. It's okay. You know, we all make mistakes, and yours was just kind of dumb, but you know, I'll forgive you for it.
I'm about to panic because I just used all of my dark purple there. I don't know if I made enough paint. Okay, so because I worry, I'm going to add a little bit of the dioxazine purple here. I mixed that off camera.
You mixed dioxazine purple off camera?
Yeah. It's
Was
just
it
that
just straight
purple.
dioxazine?
Well, it's not dioxazine, it's that purple violet, that darker purple violet from Amsterdam. Let's get some silver flowing in there. Silver.
Hi ho! Copper.
Silver. Silver. How about some white?
I need to get some oil on this table so the rust stops.
How about some baby blue?
Do you have any idea what you're doing?
Nope.
Would it be possible if you'd clean the extra stuff off the table that we don't need? Like all that over there and all that over there.
After we film this, we gotta clean the whole studio, so I'm glad you mentioned it, because that's what we'll be doing the whole rest of the day. You'll be editing, I'll be cleaning the studio. How about some of this blue?
Woo!
That's an empty cup. How about some of this pink? Come on, did you see that booger? Wow. That one's a doozy. Gray. Gray.
Double
Darker.
grays. So, how did you get started painting, Rio? We all want to know.
I was watching Bob Ross. Bob Ross taught me how to paint, say.
Part of me feels like you're lying.
Part of me doesn't care what you feel like.
That's kind of mean.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm kind of feeling it here. I'm feeling these colors are going to be awesome. Woo! It may be slightly chunky.
Alright, let's get a color palette mixing chart comparison. This is what we're going off for. She's gonna make this pour look exactly like this, but in 3 sections. Right, Rio?
Yeah. Yeah, say, that's what I'm doing. Oh my goodness.
And you did not make enough paint, did you?
I'm concerned.
Well, you have 2 more containers of that same color, so I think you're fine.
I don't want to have to pour too much of it out, but at the same time we can't leave a ton of it on there because it'll crack and it won't dry right, so. Ooh. Okay, hopefully this goes better than previous attempts at this. Oh my goodness, it's already beautiful. Look at that, it's spilling over.
So pretty.
It is really
Which one are you
pretty.
flipping first?
Wowza. Seriously, just beautiful. For real. Oh, look at the inside of that cup.
Are you gonna do this next canvas?
Yep.
Go for it.
And there's kind of no rhyme or reason to it. I want it to be very random and very abstract.
Tuffy, can you like stop doing that for like 10 minutes?
Tuffy got an itchy bite.
I can hear you munching on your ass extensively.
Nosh.
You don't even have fleas. Stop it. Hey.
He needs a bath. He's like greasy.
He needs to be shaved completely. He just looks like a lion with fuzzy feet.
I think that's going to make him angry.
No.
See that giant booger right there? Good Lord have mercy.
Dude. Can I zoom in anymore? Removing camera from tripod. Go. Get it out of there. Get it out of there.
Let's extract this big giant booger.
Oh God. Excited. Ew. Gross. Oh, wow, that is disgusting.
Remarkably satisfying, isn't it?
No, it's gross. It's like... That looks like a great thumbnail.
It's beautiful. In fact, you should photograph all of these to make thumbnails.
I'll just pull them out the footage. You already lit.
It's already lit. That's weird.
Trying to relight the fire.
Well, because it's been not wanting to light at all, so it trips me out every time it actually lights when I ask it to. Okay, look at that. Ooh, look at that. I don't want to torch all of it, just some of it. Look at the way that paint just sells right up. Okay, so now...
When you're ready, Rio.
I'm ready.
Go for it.
Let's move this paint around a little bit.
Move the paint, bro. Maybe move some of the other stuff out of the way. I'll give you $1 if you drip some of that into your coffee.
Mm.
Come on, do it. I know.
Do it for the views, man. Do it for the views.
Do it. Or you are making a mess.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of overflow on this.
Did I clear that card before? Oh, to God, I did. Oh, wow.
That's beautiful. Wow. Sugar.
Yeah, go for it, bro.
All right, let's.
You got it, bro. I'm rooting for you, bro. It's all you, bro. Yeah, just dump that into a cup, bro. You got it. You can reuse it later.
Kind of.
Don't actually reuse it later. You're dripping into your other canvas. You're dripping into your other canvas now. Like a lot.
That's really pretty. Really, really pretty.
Thank you.
Can't even tell where I dripped.
I can clearly tell where you dripped. And I can and will point it out in the video.
Oh, you will?
Oh yeah.
When you're editing?
Yep. Just a heads up, our battery is getting low.
Well, just a heads up, I'm almost done.
You better hurry up, cause like our battery's about to die.
Because you didn't charge it last night?
I did charge it. I pulled it off the charger when I came down here. You just took forever to mix all these colors.
I would like to torch this again.
That's too bad.
That's too bad.
Oh, yawn, stretch, yawn.
There we go. Now all those colors on the bottom will come through. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Thank you, I worked very hard on this.
This has got a lot of interference in it, a lot of silver.
Uh-huh. Wow. Wow. It's always funny to see. Okay. What's the verdict?
Well, I'm happy. I'm very happy. I see all of these colors in this. You've got a lot of the higher value ones on the top right now, but when it starts to dry, this will darken up and it'll be a perfect balance. Finally, this one's correct. This one is correct. So, and if you'd like to order a commission, there's still time for Christmas, and we will do everything in our power to film it so that you can see how it was created, which is a pretty cool element, I think. Alright, that's it. That's it for this color palette. Until next time, thanks for joining us in the studio. Ciao!
Can I get a more obnoxious outro? Because, like, I feel like you're lacking. Like,
Size! Oh my god! Okay, I forgot to tell you. If you want to donate to the Rio Sace paint fund, everybody needs to paint fund, then do that on the PayPal and let me know that's what you do. And all the proceeds are going to go to sending kits to people who cannot afford kits. It's Christmas time. Let's give somebody some paint. Ciao!